Yeah, we can edit everything up.
It's on.
Shalom, with the Hebrew Israelites. Coming in, they up, you gotta push the camera.
Yeah, you gotta have it in our face, King, like
all the way up.
I like Jack. Yeah, he's got, you won't
Yeah,
like
we
him
come
now.
day in and day out.
Women.
First and foremost, all praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shah. Giving double honors to the elders that teach this truth and sincerity, and to keep the faith. The first scripture I want to bring out is Proverbs 1:20. Where that from? What's up, home? You know your nationality, home? You know your nationality? Who is this? You know who is this? Who is that? But our people got this image up in the house, in the 90s. This was in all,
make sure you start getting them
in the 90s, this was
doing
in
camera with
all our people homes.
Yeah.
This was in all our people homes. This is not according to the scriptures. This is not according to the Bible. We believe in the Bible.
Yeah.
So, how does Son of Man look according to the Bible?
Look like that.
Huh?
Look like that with no horns.
He look like that?
Yeah.
Let's see. Drop
According
that
to the
scripture.
Bible?
Give me Revelation.
Well, according to what we was taught, he look like that.
Right, but we go get how he actually look according to the Bible. Okay, so if we gonna take any reference, it should be from the main source, which is the Bible. All right. This Revelations.
This Revelations 1:13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks,
Okay.
one like unto the Son of Man,
Son of Man.
clothed with a garment down to the foot. Like we are.
Similar image.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot, and a girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
Golden belt.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Now, you know the text of Morgan Freeman, you know him.
Catch him when he
White
talk.
and woolly. Read. His heads and
His heads and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire. And his feet like unto fine brass,
like unto fine brass,
as if they burned in a furnace.
So they went in even more depth. We know that brass is the same as a penny, the exact same. If you put anything that's bronze in the furnace, it's coming out what? Totally black. All the way black. So, exactly. So we're not saying that this is an accurate picture of the Son of Man, but this is way more accurate than that. But why is this the case? Why is these people pumping this image in our people's head to try to make us believe that this is the God that we serve? When in all actuality, the scriptures say totally opposite. Exactly. The only people that claim to be descendants of these people is the so-called Jewish people. They say that they are the so-called chosen from the Most High God. The people with the right in the Middle East and have all of they what they call that when they turn 12 or mitzvahs and all of that stuff. Give me Revelations 2 and 9. The scripture got something to say about them. The Father is not sleeping on anything that's going on at all. Read that.
I know this Revelations 2, verse 9. I know thy works.
I know thy works.
And tribulation. And poverty.
And poverty. The scripture is talking about his people. He said that he knows the hard work that we go through, the tribulation, the pain, the suffering that his people go through, and the poverty, the brokenness, the ghettos that we are in. Read.
And I know the black, Salak, but thou art rich And I know the blasphemy
Blasphemy.
of them which say they are Jews and are not.
Say it again.
And are not.
And are not. There's only one people that say that they are Jews on the planet Earth. But the scriptures say that they are not. So what is this big mystery or secret that these people is trying to hide from these people on the sign?
Oh, okay.
Because according to the Bible, these are God's chosen people. Same people that came on these boats through slavery.
They look like slaves here.
Slavery is in the Bible.
Yeah.
He prophesied slavery for our people. And the same people that was on those ships is on this line.
Yeah, okay.
These are God's people. So your father line, I'm guessing, is a Negro. So you'll come from the line of Judah, which is the top ranked line. The Son of Man came out of the line of Judah. We the strongest amongst all of our tribes.
Yeah.
And anything you line up,
We got the Mexicans down there.
yeah, that's our people. Issachar.
Yeah.
That's our people. It was the natives of this land. These people is our people. Go ahead.
Quick precept for my man. Quick precept. This Hebrews 7:14. For it is evident that our Lord, Son of Man, right there,
Okay.
sprang out of Judah.
Out of Judah.
That's it. Yeah.
So it was a for sure thing. Give me Jeremiah 14 and 2.
Revelation 20.
Judah dropped that. 14 and 2. It was evident that the Son of Man sprung out of the line of Judah. A pure fact. So you get the word Jew from
Benjamin.
Judah.
Judah.
See what I'm saying? You get that word broken off, Jew, from these people here, from the tribe of Judah. So let's see how the real Jews look. That's Jeremiah 14 and 2.
This Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourneth,
Judah mourning.
and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
They are what?
Black unto the ground.
The scripture says that the real Jews are black. And they are in mourning. They're the ones that's going through. The real Jews. So when you start to add all these different philosophies and doctrines that these people is pushing on our people, it don't add up, it don't make sense according to the scriptures. And as well as according to history. And these people gotta pay for that. They gotta pay for that.
Y'all got no literature, nothing to read or something?
You know what?
Literature that y'all have it up?
Nah, we don't got nothing right now.
Okay.
We should be up and running in a few willing. But yeah, we in the process of this building, so we doing videos and trying to get them out there. So
Y'all got a website or something?
in a few, yeah, that's what we're doing now. Yeah, we
Yeah, 'cause I
building.
live in Denver.
Yeah. Right now, we just catching footage.
Well, that's cool, that's
You know,
cool.
yeah. But this will be about it. You know, these people are the same people that came from Africa to America from Jerusalem. These are God's chosen
Indians,
people.
yeah, everybody, yeah.
Exactly.
Cubans, Puerto Rican.
Exactly. All these people is the Lord's chosen people. Give me Hosea 4 and 6. The reason why our people don't know this is because we are ignorant to the fact of knowledge.
Yeah.
We're ignorant to the fact of knowledge, totally. And we don't feel as if knowledge is a necessity when it's a necessity amongst everything that we do. You have to know. Read that.
This Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of
For
knowledge.
the lack of knowledge. Read.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
So look at the condition that our people is in.
Going through that, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We in a rejecting,
Yeah.
rejecting stage, a rejecting condition. Read.
That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law
The law,
of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
the law for our people was important. It was mandatory. It was necessary. It wasn't 10. It was 613 laws, statutes, and commandments that these people had to abide by. Going down through history, these people broke those laws. They broke those statutes and commandments. So the children is paying for these sins that our ancestors done. So just how we're paying for the sins that our ancestors done, these Europeans got to do the exact same thing. Give me 13. He that lead it into captivity. Is that 10 or 13? Yeah. He that lead it into captivity shall go. See, we don't understand this side of God. The church world is only one side. That the Lord is just loving, that the Lord will just forgive all day, every day. You know, do what you can, come as you are. You're only dealing with one side. And that's not a proper balance. You see what I'm saying? Because the scripture said that he formed the light and the darkness. He created good and evil. So he's showing you that it's a balance, just like within life is a balance within him too. So he has all of those sides that we are harping on specifically good. But on the other end, the Father said that he's a man of war. He's a God of terror. Everything that basically get ejected out this so-called life, he's the reason for it. Read that again.
It's Revelations 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Say it again.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
So with no emotions, who led the so-called white, black man into slavery? They did.
Yeah.
They put us in slavery.
Now they put us in prison.
They put us in chains.
Yeah.
That's without no emotions. Okay?
Yeah.
Finish that. He that killeth.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
That's what the Bible says. So the scripture believing what goes around comes around.
Yeah.
He believed in that. That's righteous judgment. That's righteous judgment according to the Bible. But according to America, we're supposed to let things go. It didn't happen centuries ago.
Forget about it.
They showing you in your face how much they could care about what happened. Because if any person created any mass of a genocide on the people, you couldn't even go to the grandson of that child and say, look, that happened, let it go, you know what I'm saying? Life goes on. You couldn't even do that. You know what I'm saying? Without paying a proper, reasonable, over the amount payback that in all actuality you will never be able to do that. And they know that. But the starting point is, this is something they know that they can't do, is give us this land back that you stole and go back to the cave. They're not doing that. As long as we in this society in America is running and we got a social and a birth certificate, we are still slaves under these people, man.
I heard that.
We are still slaves under these people.
Regardless. But I catch up to y'all. Y'all be out here?
Yeah.
Well, bring my wife over here.
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday, what time y'all be leaving?
Just
when y'all get
move.
Okay.
You know.
Right on for the education.
All right, King.
Y'all take
What that
care.
is you got?
Hey, 2 Thessalonians 1.
Bring it up.
Sin is a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Yeah, so the Father saying that that's a righteous thing. To recompense what people then done basically iniquity or wickedness. You know what I'm saying? The Father is all about payback, vengeance. You know what I'm saying? And that's what our people need. I was just telling you the other day, this is necessary murder for our people in New Orleans. Because if it don't happen, our people ain't gonna never get up. Our people ain't gonna never wake up to what's really going on, man. And it's a fucking game. That's all it is. Out here. Go ahead, Ken.
This Exodus 15:3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name.
Yeah, so like
Yahweh is his name.
I was telling the man just a few minutes ago, we only know one side when it comes down to the Father. These pastors ain't bringing out these scriptures, but yet they still in the Bible. And yet they still have the Bible in the churches. But why are y'all only preaching a certain half of the scriptures? I just now was talking to my own and confess with no hesitation that his pastor is under the 501c3 charter. Like literally confessed and knew the business and told him the protocol on if you is under that. You gotta teach according to the government. You know what I'm saying? And still with knowing that, he still couldn't cut him off. He still couldn't cut him off, even if he couldn't cut him off as being who he was to him, the doctrine at least. You see what I'm saying? But it still was going to boil down to where you got to cut them off regardless. You know, because persuasion and manipulation, you got to disconnect that all the way, totally. You know what I'm saying? But even with knowing that, our people be so in a hypnosis state of mind to where the truth could be right in front of us, and we so much in feelings and in emotions, we gonna run clean by that. We gonna ignore the truth and believe lies because it's more entertaining. It ain't boring. The truth is boring to our people, and we don't like boredom at all. We can't sit down for 2-3 minutes and concentrate on how to read something that's going to actually benefit us. But our people need speedy results right now. If it ain't benefiting me right now, it's a waste of my time.
Proverbs 1:21. She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city, she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
Yeah, it's part of talking to his people, man. How long will we be so caught up in vain things? Like, yeah, you niggas don't know who y'all are, but y'all know the stats from a nigga way from 94. That don't do nothing for you at all. It ain't gonna do nothing for you. Like these billion dollar people could care less about the conversation that us small people be having, man. It's vanity at the end of the day, man. The Father said that the real wisdom cried out in the streets. Give me Matthew 13. Go to the hedges, highways.
Byways, I got you.
Yeah.
I got it.
I want the one with the heads though.
Oh, you want the one with the head?
Yeah, but if
I got the
you
one
get
with the
that one,
99,
just get that one. Yeah. That's that one. But we gonna need the same knowledge once these missiles come.
This Matthew 20.
China and America start nuking, that's when I will realize that we needed this knowledge. And we ain't need nothing else. Go ahead, man.
This Matthew 22:9. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage.
Yeah, so that's just straight to the point. Go into the highways, into the chief priests, to the city, and teach the word. Go into the highways and rebuke our people. Put curses on this kingdom. Because we ready to get up out of here, man. They're just simple and plain. We ready to get up out of here, man. You can look around and tell our people is in La La Land. This is Babylon all over
Pan the camera
again.
around and our people, King.
Our people don't know what's going
Pan the
on.
camera.
We just walking around as if it's not war all over the place.
We're on the verge of a World War III. And just look at our
But it's the mindset of our people. It's the mindset of our people. This was the prophecy that the Lord spoke about when he dealt with his child Ezekiel. And he took him and he put him in a valley of nothing but dead bones. And them dead bones was a symbol to the children of Israel at the end of the story. And the whole point was they didn't got so much in a disconnection from the culture, from the heritage, from who they were. So they was just whacked out of their mind. So Ezekiel was blessed to see that futuristic style. The Father dealt with him in that manner. And the Father allowed him to prophesy at the last days so that we could come back to this knowledge. Because by us not being united with this knowledge here, by us not being united with this knowledge, got us in the conditions that we are in. And the Father put us in the conditions to not know who we are. Give me Jeremiah, that is, 17 and 14. The Father done this for a purpose and a reason. Go ahead, read.
This Jeremiah 17, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
And thou,
Yeah.
even thyself,
Yeah.
shall discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee.
Yeah. So the Father said that he was going to cut us off from our culture, from our heritage, from who we are, who we are. Read.
And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies
Serve our enemies.
in a land which thou knowest not.
Yeah, we in that land now. Everything is reincarnated back. But we in that land now. This prophecy that came to pass. We are in Edom land, the Europeans' land. We are still in their captivity. Read.
For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger,
Yeah.
which shall burn forever.
We shall burn forever. What's up, home? What's up? What's up? Don't run from it, home. You got that sword in your hand. You got that sword.
I'm going to work.
You got that sword. This the work.
Bro, cool.
That's why we gotta get put to death, man.
We alright. We ain't swinging that sword like
Yeah.
that.
You know the Most High God.
He ain't swinging a sword like that. I done stopped work plenty of time. To swing a sword? No. Plenty of time about that. But give me, read that. That was, no. We read Jeremiah, huh?
Yeah.
Give me 83 and 4 songs. Psalm 83. Yeah, back on heritage, man. Being discontinued. You know, purpose and a reason. When you break the Lord's laws, a lot of things happen, like slavery for our people. That's one of the main things that happened to our people, to his chosen people, from breaking the law.